What's pippity poppin', people?
What?
What's pippity poppin'?
Pippity poppin'?
Yeah.
I've never heard you say that in my entire life.
I almost said, what's pippity poppin' playa, people? But that sounded like too much.
Oh, but you... well, okay.
What's pippity poppin'? Sounds a little more simpler.
Okay.
So, what's pippity poppin'?
Nothing.
Nothing's pippity poppin' to you?
I mean, Thanksgiving happened, so that was a thing.
That's pippity?
Yeah, and poppin'.
No, it wasn't very poppin'.
I'm not sure I know what either one of those things mean. I don't know what pippity or poppin' means, to be honest.
It is all good. It is all good up in this neighborhood.
Okay.
All right,
I'm
cool.
liking the energy tonight.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's get it started. Of course, what do we always start with, people? We start with a poem. So, for your pleasure. You want to read the poem?
No, go ahead. This is a good one though. Okay. There's actually two poems. I'll do the second one.
All right, cool. All right, so this one is called How to Paint a Wall. All right. While I went off to work one day, she decided to paint the wall. And I came back home that night. She was curled into a ball. Her eyes were closed. She was breathing hard. Her hair was very wet. From her head to the tips of her pretty toes, she was all covered in sweat. She was wrapped up in a jacket made of down with a fur coat on top of that. The wall was glowing with new fresh paint. On the floor the paint can sat. Sweetheart, I cried with a worried look. Are you all right, my dear? She lazily opened her lovely eyes and smiled from ear to ear. I knew you could do it, she said with a grin. I followed the paint can notes. It clearly said, for best results, be sure to put on 2 coats. So
that's why she's sweating so much.
So that totally made me think of the memes that we used to send back and forth to each other. It's like, hey, honey.
Wait, we were calling each other honey?
No. The meme is the girl says to the guy, hey, honey, go to the store for me.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
Can you pick up avocados and milk or something?
Can you pick up avocado, or can you pick up milk? And if they have avocados, can you get 6? And she brings back 6 gallons of milk, and he goes, well, they had avocados.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
okay.
That's funny.
That is classic.
That's so funny.
I wonder if he still got the avocados or he left them at the store.
Well, no, I mean, he only asked to get milk.
Right. That's classic. All right, you got this poem?
Check the avocado section before I get my milk. Yeah. This poem is this one's written by Jonna, I'm not sure. Joanna
Fuchs.
It's spelled a weird way. Joanna Fuchs. Yeah.
Cool.
A little boy sat on the toilet. He was in there way too long. His mom came in to check. She thought something was wrong. He'd sit and sigh, and then he'd slap the top of his head. Why did you do that? His mother asked. Works for ketchup, he said. I think that's hilarious.
I guess the boy was having some poop issues.
Yeah, constipation at its best. And what do? You slap yourself in the head till it comes out.
I don't think that's how it works,
well,
but you know.
Well, hey, it works. That's how it works for this poem.
I guess so.
Mm-hmm. Yep, for sure.
Oh, all right, cool.
Yeah. So let's see here. Oh, side note, really quick here. Brand name cereal is crazy expensive, and non-brand name cereal tastes the same.
For sure.
Like, you could buy the non-brand name, like, you could buy, like, the Cinnamon Crunches and not the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and it's going to be the exact same thing. It's going to taste the same. And instead of being $4.50 or $5 a box, it's going to be like $1.99.
The off-brand of Cinnamon Toast Crunch is Cinnamon Crunches?
I don't know. I'm just saying, whatever it is.
Cinnamon Crunches.
I don't know. Like lightly sugared cinnamony cereal. Great value brand.
Dude, we bought the off-brand of the Captain. It's the
Captain
same.
Crunch,
yeah, with the berries. Bro, it's the same stuff.
I know it is. Cereal.
It's like, it was like $2 for a giant, like, a family value, because
right, because you're.
that's how many I eat. I'm a family man.
Well, also everybody.
I am a family man. Everybody
is part of a family, even if you're
not necessarily.
No, you're part of a family, even if your family doesn't exist. You were at one time part of it.
No.
At one point in time, you had a family member.
Okay, but you can't say you are part of a family. You could say you might have been part of a family at one point in your life. It seems kind of long to say. Yeah. You're part of a family.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought about it way too hard.
So while we're on that topic, are there any other... Or actually, you know what? I have these things listed. I forgot. I'm going to give you a list, and you can add some things to it if you want. Okay. I'm going to give you questions, and you're going to tell me yes or no, would you buy the off-brand, and what do you think that off-brand might be called? Okay. I did not look these up, so I'm not going to tell you if you're right or wrong. I don't know.
Oh, we're just making
First thing on the list, Oreos. Would you buy the off-brand?
Yes.
I think it's called, like, cream-filled cookies.
That's pretty descriptive. Cream-filled cookies.
Yeah. Would you buy the off-brand? Or would you think the off-brand would be just as good? It's not. Oreos are one thing. Terrible. You have to go brand name. You can't buy off-brand Oreos. They're terrible. Okay. Don't do it.
I didn't know.
It's not worth it. I mean, some things are definitely worth it.
Regular stuffed, double stuffed, or mega stuffed?
Okay, first of all, mega stuffed is fine also. But if you're not at least getting double stuffed, you're not even eating an Oreo. You're just wasting your time.
I agree on that one. Like, remember when we went to the movies? Remember one time we went to the drive-in and you were just sitting there, you're by yourself. I don't know what the heck you were doing by yourself. And Ashley and I were there, and all of a sudden we look over, and you're just eating these giant... I mean, they were the biggest Oreos I've ever seen in my life. Like, they were bigger than Mega Stuffed.
I don't remember this at all.
I think they were Jumbo Mega.
Jumbo Mega?
Yeah. I think that's what they were.
The JM Oreos?
The JMs.
Yeah. Jumbo Mega Stuffed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the kind of Oreo I want. Actually, I really don't even want the cookie. I just want just give me a package of the hard ice. Give me a hardened version of the icing. I'm good to go.
Yeah, but then it's not soft when you eat it.
Well, it's make it hard on the outside and soft on the inside. So I can basically use the icing as the crust too.
Okay.
That's what I want.
All right.
Anybody who's listening, who makes Oreo? They have their own brand.
I think they're their own thing.
Okay, Oreo
Nesquik?
Executives, if you're listening to this. That's what I want for Christmas. Just the icing in a pouch. That's what I want. All right.
Okay.
Next thing. Would you buy an off-brand car?
I don't know what
that... Or a non-name brand car?
I don't think those exist.
Yeah, they do.
Every car has a name brand.
Yeah, but I mean, like
what's an off-brand car?
Check out this Lesla. It's almost like a Tesla. Oh. Would you buy it?
I would not. I don't think I'd trust a Tesla.
Okay.
I think that my Tiburon is an off-brand. Hyundai is totally an off-brand of Honda.
I mean, maybe. I don't know how that works, but...
I think it's Japanese or something.
Yeah, but people have heard of it, though.
Yes, people have heard of it.
I'm saying a brand you wouldn't... Like if Members Mark, that's the Sam's brand. If Members Mark made that's the Sam's brand. If Members Mark made a car called Members Mark version of like the Sam's brand of a car, just like a generic car, would you buy it?
The Walmart brand of a car? No.
Would you buy it?
I mean, depending on how good of a deal I'm getting there.
Well, it comes with 4 tires.
Goodyears?
No, generics.
Member Marks?
No, these are going to be Member Mark tires or everything
Walmart
is brand tires.
Everything's great value.
Yeah, great value. That's the brand I'm thinking of. Yeah.
I don't think I'd buy it.
It's a great value car, and you put it together yourself. Would you buy it?
Well, considering great value is in the name, I have to go ahead and go with that one. Yeah.
Yeah, and
it's a great value.
It's a discounted price because it's not pre-assembled. You get to put it together yourself for a discount.
Sick.
Yeah.
This is IKEA.
Yeah, it's like the IKEA Walmart car.
I'd try it.
Yeah?
As long as I'm getting a great deal.
Well, let's see.
Like $30,000 off.
No, it's going to be roughly 40% of a regular car.
Okay, I'd take it.
So if you're regularly going to pay $20,000, now you're going to pay $8,000.
I'd take that. For shiz.
I would too.
Yeah.
For sure. And if it breaks down 3 years from now, great. I'll buy another one.
Okay. Cool.
Would you buy... I'm not sure why this is on there. I don't think it's supposed to be there. Would you buy off-brand nachos? I don't even know why.
Sure.
I don't know why it's on the list.
Sure. I mean...
I don't know what... I mean...
I don't know that don't you make your own nachos? Like, everything is off-brand, the cheese...
I guess, yeah. Sure. You're going to buy off-brand cheese?
I think we buy great value everything, so sure.
All right.
Yeah.
So you would buy off-brand nachos?
Yeah, heck yeah.
What if it was at a concession stand and they were like, here's the regular nachos and they're $6.99 with pulled pork on them? Or you can buy the generic nachos and they're $3.99 and it's made with rib meat pulled pork.
I'm doing it.
Which would you buy?
I'm buying the ribeyes.
Yeah, I'd buy the generic stuff. I just get 2 of them.
Yeah. Double meat.
I'm always about quantity over quality, people. I don't care how good or bad what you're giving me to eat is, as long as there's a lot of it, I'm fine.
Huh. All right.
Paper clips.
I don't...
Would you buy generic brand paper clips?
It'd be kind of hard to not justify buying off-brand paper clips, considering the Papermate or whatever they are. Is that their brand?
Yeah, that is a brand.
Cheap as crap.
That's the brand name.
That's the only brand I know. So what's
yeah,
the
but
other
what
brand?
if there was a great value brand of paper clips, and let's say the Papermate brand was $2.99 for like 1,000 paper clips, $2.99. I don't know. Or you could get the Members Mark brand, and it's only $1.99 for 1,200 paper clips.
Oh yeah, for sure. They're probably flimsier, but for sure.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Would you do it?
I'm thinking for the extra. I'm thinking for the extra $1, I might just go ahead and pay it because I'm going to have a lifetime supply either way, and I'd rather have a sturdier paperclip.
We're getting a lifetime supply of paper clips for $3, people.
Yeah, or I can pay $2 and probably have to throw them away because they they're made with, I don't know, not real metal. I don't know, whatever substitute they can find.
Plastic.
Yeah, okay. They're plastic, sure. I actually would just use Staples. So
yeah, Staples all day.
Would you buy a off-brand phone?
When
I say off-brand, like that one, I mean like a Windows phone. Like I bought a Windows phone once, and it was okay, but like it's not like
Windows phones.
Would you buy
so
a phone?
Much garbage.
Would you buy a phone that is not Apple or Android?
Like
Let's just put it that
like
way.
a Huawei or Yahweh or
I bought one of those.
What was that called?
I don't know. Oh, something Honor 8X. Yeah, Huawei Honor 8X, and it was a nice phone until I had to trade it in. So
yeah, but it didn't work very well.
It did. Yeah, I mean, it worked great.
And it was super cheap.
It worked great when I had Straight Talk, but then whenever I switched to
Cricket.
No, who do I have now?
T-Mobile.
Yeah, when I switched to T-Mobile, they wouldn't let me transfer it over. So I only had it for like 4 months.
I think I'd try it. I guess I don't know.
That was a big phone. Would you buy off-brand toilet paper?
Probably not.
I mean, basically, it doesn't matter to me what brand it is. I just need to know how many plies it is.
How many plies do you usually prefer?
I like at least 2. I don't want single ply.
No. Yeah, single ply is nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing even there.
If it's 2 ply, I don't care what brand it is. If it's
So
3 ply and it's cheap, I'll buy that.
I didn't even know they made 3s.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they don't.
Hey, I thought they cut it off to 2.
I just assumed that if you could ply it as many times as you wanted to.
I wonder what the plying process is.
I don't know. I'd even buy a quad ply.
Would you?
If it was cheap.
Seriously, what do you think the ply process is? Just folding it over again?
I don't know.
I think that's all it is.
Assuming it's done by machines, so.
It's just the thickness of the toilet paper.
Essentially, yes.
What's a ply?
Like one little square.
No.
So it's just like how many...
Each square is thicker, so what's the ply mean? What does that mean?
Well, it's just like 1 ply is a single
one
sheet.
Layer of sheet.
It's 2 sheets, it's 2 ply. 3 sheets, 3 ply. What? I'm serious. I think that's how that works.
It's like I got a 50 ply.
yeah. I mean, got 50 ply, but it won't flush. Cream cheese. Would you buy off-brand cream cheese?
Yeah, I buy the Great Value cream cheese.
Yeah, okay. I would not buy Philadelphia cream cheese.
No, I don't buy Philadelphia. That seems stupid to me.
I only buy local. Why would I buy it from Philadelphia? Doesn't make any sense.
Local?
Yeah.
Because your great value cream cheese comes
I like to think so.
locally.
I like to think it does.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Okay.
Philadelphia, we don't need you.
Yeah.
Who needs them?
We need your strawberry overpriced cream cheese. All right. The next thing we're going to talk about is so I found some weird items on Amazon, and I thought I just wanted to ask you, would you keep this, trash it, or re-gift it if you received this item for Christmas or a birthday or whatever? If someone gave you this item for some reason, what would you do with it?
All right, I'll take the first one. You get the second one?
Yeah, there's a bunch, so we don't have to go through all of them, but go
All
ahead.
right, the first one, you tell me what you do, and then I'll take the next one.
Go ahead.
All right. A mini hand squirrel? Why? The better question may be, why not? These vinyl squirrel finger covers are the 2.0 version of the sock puppets we all grew up loving. They fit seamlessly under your fingertips, creating the illusion that your palm is the squirrel's body. Slipping these on should be followed by laughs galore, and also some very strange looks. Here are another 70 funny gag gifts that you can. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that was a link to more gag gifts you could buy.
You know what it makes me think of? And they were really, really stupid and super popular like 3 years ago, and Dad paid like $70 for one.
What?
Those fingerling things. And it's literally those stupid things that you can balance. It's like a little monkey thing, and it has a tail, and you literally balance it on your finger. You don't remember Dad? They were like, everybody was raging him, and he bought some for Avery.
No, I don't remember.
Oh, dude, there was like $70 for one little stupid fingerling thing.
Wow.
It was so dumb. Anyways, yeah. No, I don't think I'd buy it. I don't think I'd...
No, what would you buy? What would you do with it if you received it as a gift? Would you keep it, trash it, or re-gift it?
Oh, that's a re-gift.
You're going to re-gift it?
Yeah,
because you think it's worthy of someone else getting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody you don't like, of course.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I mean, hilarious. Yeah, you're
like, hey, cousin, thanks for getting me a gift this year. No problem.
Right.
Don't open it here.
Yeah, wait till you get home to that one. It's special.
Yeah. Anyway, wacky waving inflatable tube guy. You don't need to wait for your next car wash to spot one of these crazy inflatable guys. This mini version is fun to keep on top of your desk or any surface around the house with foot traffic. Oh. If you love this sort of silly gift, wait until you read these anti-jokes. You can't help but laugh anyway.
Okay.
No link to the anti-jokes.
That didn't need to be on there, but you know. What are you doing with it?
Well, I don't know how big it is, but it's small enough to go in your desk, so it's like a 4 foot.
Let's be real.
Wavy
do those things annoy you?
I've never really thought about it, but I think if it was on my desk, I'd probably get annoyed. Yeah. So.
Yes. So
if I received that, I would probably just trash it.
Dang.
I'm not gonna re-gift it.
You re-gift it to somebody you don't like. That's the thing. Use it as a weapon against your enemies.
I'm not gonna re-gift it. I would probably just
bring it over. I
would actually probably just bring it over to your house and leave it there, and see if you find it one day.
Then I'd trash it.
Yeah,
at that point, it's trash.
You're like, when do I get this guy?
All right.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna skip that one. Okay, we're gonna go to this one. Baguette slippers. If you love carbs and want everyone to know it, or at least everyone in your house, this item is for you. These super comfy slippers are also come in other baked good finishes, croissants, or choose avocado or cake, pizza slip-ons. If that's more your style, yeah.
So what would you do if someone got you baguette slippers?
Oh, I'd wear them.
You'd keep them?
I'm keeping that.
Oh, I would too, for sure. I mean, if they're comfortable and they keep my feet warm.
Is it a real baguette?
No, it's not a real baguette. You think it's real bread?
Well, if it was real bread, that'd be real nice to keep my dog away from me. Like, dog, here, eat this. And he would stay away.
Yeah, okay, but that would be like a one-time use gift. Once he eats it, then what?
I don't get a whole loaf?
You did? Okay. I guess. I don't know. You just get 2 baguettes, one for each foot.
Croissants. I'll take croissants, please.
Okay. This next one was really funny. Instant underpants. Need an extra pair of briefs? Got a bottle of water? If so, problem solved. The novelty item is small enough to fit in the palm of your hand, but it packs a big punch when you find yourself in a tricky situation. I have no idea what it is or how it works, but apparently you can hold this item, you pour water on it, and it turns into instant underpants.
I'm sitting here like, what is it? I don't even get it.
I don't know. I didn't read into it, but I thought, man, if I was talking about and I needed some underwear, I'd like to have some.
Is that a re-gift so that you could see the, like, what is this on somebody else's face?
Yeah, for sure. I'd re-gift that.
That's hilarious.
Thanks, Grandpa, for the instant underpants.
Wow.
I'm going to give them to my cousin.
Wow. Let's see. Do we need to do all these?
No,
there
just
seems to be a lot of them.
pick a couple.
All right, I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna do this. You can go back to the other ones. Let's see. I'm gonna do this one here.
Okay.
How about a cordless jump rope? What a time to be alive! If you told your grandparents that a cordless jump rope would be all the rage this year, they would have been shaking in their heads in dismay and likely in complete confusion. This smart gadget gives you all the benefits of a traditional jump rope without actually any rope to get tangled in.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's a cordless. I mean,
I think it's the package.
You just get a box?
I think you get the box.
Hey guys, check out my cordless jump rope.
But here's the thing.
They came in this box.
But I don't think jump ropes come in boxes.
Okay, well then.
You can just get them off the shelf.
Right.
It's a jump rope.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
The handle?
It's cordless, so you just get the handle? So you just stand there and
two
never miss.
Hey, take a handle. You stand over there. You take one.
And let the kids jump in the middle.
Yeah.
And tell them, sorry, we only got to 3 that time. You guys keep jumping too soon. Okay, the next one here is a Idaho potato with your face in it. Never in a million years would you have thought you needed an authentic Idaho potato with your face on it. Neither did we. But this Amazon vendor will customize a potato for you or the lucky recipient in your life. So I saw a picture of it, and they just literally like it looks like a birthday cake scan.
They scan your face on a potato.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah, it's like I think it's like imprinted. You send them your face, and then they imprint it. I guess they can do whatever picture you want, but I think it's made for faces.
So what you doing with this one? You keeping it? You putting it on display?
Okay, so here's the thing. Let's say, I don't know. Let's say you go to your weird uncle that you never go to his Christmas party, and he's like, "Hey, everybody, I got everybody a potato with their face on it for Christmas." And it's like, but he's like really excited about it, and he's like, like I put a lot of work into this. I had to find Facebook. I stalked you on Facebook, found some pictures, sent it to this potato company, and they sent it back with your face on it. Mm-hmm. He's like, and everybody, like, I want you guys to keep these for memorabilia, and every Christmas we'll get them out, and we'll remember what we looked like at that time. Are you keeping it, regifting it, or are you trashing it?
That'd be a really awkward regift.
Here's a potato with my face on it.
I might keep it.
I'm gonna put it in a random box and put it in one of those things where you like a white elephant gift. Let somebody else randomly get it, but you don't know what it is till you open the box. That's
a good white elephant gift to the king. 20 years later, you remember this?
You want to do any of these other ones or no?
Yeah,
pick one more and do it. So.
I'll hook you up with the yodeling pickle. Okay. You need a gift for the person who has everything? We guarantee this is one thing your friend doesn't have. Apparently, this plastic pickle yodels. Pickle yodels. It's a little hard out every time you push the button. If you have a pickle, I don't even know what that means.
I think it's a pickle. A person who really likes pickles.
If you're a pickle aficionado, and if you have a pickle aficionado in your life, you might want to also get these pickles. Yada yada yada.
Yeah. That yodel.
I'm thinking that's a regift. I don't really need it.
I'm just gonna throw away most of these things. And also, I'm throwing away the potato, just so you know.
It could be, yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna keep a potato for a long time. I'm also not gonna pack a potato in a box and re-gift it.
Don't potatoes start smelling really bad once they rot?
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
So I think that's a throwaway. I don't want a rotting potato in my house.
That's also a throwaway, like, before I even leave the party. Like, that's not going back in my car.
like, hey,
Uncle
dip.
Uncle Tom's going to find all the potatoes in his trash can. He just paid $30 a potato for it.
I guess at that point he could eat them.
I mean, I guess.
I guess you could eat it when you get home. Is the scan edible?
I don't know if it's a scan or if it's just like if they like imprint it in the potato. I don't know. I don't know the details.
Good.
All right. Next one. We are going on to a segment called Real or Fake.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So in this, I'll read them. You cannot look here.
Oh.
Do not look.
I'll avert my eyes.
I'm going to read you...
Here, let me scoot my microphone over.
We're going to do two sets.
Okay.
We're going to do two sets. You're also not in the picture anymore, so...
Oh, here, let me scoot my microphone back over.
Okay, great. All right.
Oh, that's so much better.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to do two sets.
How do I avoid my eyes?
I don't know.
I'll just put my blocker up.
Okay, just don't look at the computer. It's not that hard.
Oh.
Okay, so the first, well, not the first two. Two of these things will be true, and one of them will be made up.
Okay.
By myself.
Deal.
And I say true, they're internet true. So, according to a website I found, they're true.
Verifiably true.
Yeah, I mean, if they're not true, don't hold me to it. So.
Okay.
Okay.
So 2 true, 1 false, 1 true, 2 false.
It's 2 truths. 1 lie.
Okay.
You have to identify the
2
lie.
truths and a lie.
We'll do 2
We're
sets.
playing the game.
Okay. The long-air flight between the two Scottish islands of Westray and Papa Westray lasts just 57 seconds. At a distance of 1.7 miles, it's the shortest commercial flight in the world. However, because the trip is made via one of 2 8-seater planes, the exact time of the journey could take a bit longer if there are strong winds.
That seems way too specific to be made up.
I don't know. You'll have to listen to the other
one.
All
right. This is the 1 mile flight. Or 1.5 mile flight.
1.7 mile flight, 57 seconds.
Okay, so that's that one.
Okay. You'd think that with these enormous ears, elephants would be able to pick up on every sound both near and far. But it turns out that to detect some noises, the animals also hear with their feet.
Okay. Elephants hear with their feet.
Some of the time. Yes.
Okay.
The last one. With nearly 750 miles separating it from any other landmass, Lancer Island is the most remote island on the planet. Remote location on the planet. The island is home to over 200 unique plant species that are not found anywhere else on Earth. The island is approximately half a mile long and has around 50 permanent residents. The locals believe the island is a gift from the gods, and they protect it with extreme aggression toward any intruders. This is not a vacation destination you would want to put on your bucket list.
Wow, 2 of those are actually true?
2 of those are true. 1 of them I made up.
Okay. I'm going to go with the first 2 are true.
That is correct.
Boom!
The last one I made up. Yes.
Dang. That is good. So wait, there is literally a 1.7 mile flight?
Yes.
Wow.
It's the shortest commercial flight in the world.
Okay. All right.
Hey, what did I say about looking at the screen, Holmes?
Oh, I can't. It's not like you have the answers.
I know, but some of them have links in them which indicate that I just took it off the internet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see that blue link.
You did. No, I know you did. All right, quit looking. All right.
My bad, skis.
All right. In the 1960s, the United States government secretly conducted small-scale nuclear weapons tests on a group of Chinese criminals who had been sent to the United States as spies for the communist country. Once they were discovered, the United States experimented with their emotional and physical states using radiation grenades and other small-scale nuclear weapons. This program was shut down only 6 months after it began due to a rise in concerns of the public finding out the government's secret. The only reports that we have on this were from a handful of criminals that managed to escape and tell their stories. However, no hard evidence has ever been presented.
Okay. So crazy testing?
Yes, in the 1960s by the U.S. government.
Okay.
In the 1980s, phones in the shape of Garfield the cartoon cat began washing up on the Iroise coast in the Brittany region of France. But nobody knew where they were coming from. Then 35 years into the mystery, a local farmer named Rene Morvan revealed that a container ship carrying the feline phones had been hit by a storm and ended up nearby a secluded cave. You really had to know the area well, he told France Info. I guess that's I don't know.
You guess. You wouldn't know.
Oh, but I'm trying to throw you off maybe.
I think
we found a container aground in a fissure. Many of these were gone, but there was a lot of stock phones. Okay.
So Garfield phones.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That was bad. When a tsunami hit the Fukushima area of Japan in 2011, the radioactive fallout from the nearby nuclear power plant contaminated the land and water for 30 miles in every direction. Even outside the evacuation zone, the soil shows trace amounts of radiation which wind up in food grown there. To help rehabilitate the land, Buddhist monks began passing out the seeds of the field mustard and sunflowers. And the plants began to soak up the radioactive particles. More than 8 million sunflowers were planted within the first 6 months after the disaster.
Garfield, nuclear fallout, American testing.
Yes.
I'm going to say the American testing was false.
Yes, I made that up.
Wow, dang, I am good at this game.
Yeah. Usually I do better than this, but not my best work, I guess.
Well, the second one, I was just like...
Yeah, I know. I screwed that one up. I didn't proofread it well enough before I started. Okay.
That's funny.
We are going to move on to a set of just funny instructions on things that I found which have instructions on how to use them. You can
Who reads them anyways?
Well, I don't.
Let's just be real. Do you read instructions when you get something?
I will now because apparently they're hiding secret messages in them.
Because nobody reads them.
Okay.
They can put whatever they want in there.
Yeah, I know. All right, go ahead. You can read one. I'll read next, and we'll just. There's not that many.
Okay. For best results, machine wash cold, tumble, dry low. Never iron again. For worst results, drag through puddle behind car, blow dry on a roof rack.
Yes, and it's some kind of like towel.
Is that what that is?
I don't know. Maybe it's a shirt. I can't tell.
I can't tell what it is.
I just like how it gives you the worst results options. This is what you could do for worst results.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm cooking here, but it's cooking instructions on something in a can.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, lift tab and pull to remove lid. Immediately slice fingertip on the edge of the lid.
Oh.
Throw the lid very hard into the garbage can so it knows what it's done. Laugh at portion of the directions regarding the stove. Dump cold glob into microwave safe bowl. Lose your appetite. Microwave until scalding on the edges and freezing in the middle. Stir until lukewarm throughout. Ignore soup-coated walls of microwave forever. Yeah?
That's you think that they could actually get away with putting that on there?
I mean, this looks really old. It's probably like from the 70s, and they just threw it on there. I don't know. I mean, that's what happens. Right? I mean,
I clean my microwave walls.
Yeah, I also don't really slice my fingertip every time.
Not every time.
Like 1 out of 3. All right, go ahead. I don't know what these are. This is just some kind of pills.
Marcellian tabs?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's hard to read.
Every night before food, once daily, to be taken 4 times a day, 3 times a day. Every 3 times daily, take 1, 2, 3, take 1 or 2. Warning. Following the printed instructions you have been given with this medicine. Oh, wait, what?
They're trying to figure out how often you're supposed to take it.
Let me tell you how many times you take it again.
Yeah, okay.
Let me just tell you one more time.
Yeah.
It's every night before food, once daily. To be taken 4 times a day, 3 times daily. Every 3 times daily, take 1, take 3 or 1 or 2. Get that?
So how many are you taking per day? How many are you going to take per day?
Once daily, 4 times.
So you're going to take 4 pills a day?
Or 3 or 2 or 1 or 2. I'm just reading the instructions, bro.
I know. Okay. Okay. This is the bottom. This is the bottom of a coffee mug by the Unemployed Philosophers Guild. It says, for best results, use the other side. On the bottom of the mug.
That's a lot of print for that.
Okay, go ahead.
This is a hanger, and it has a
hanger
picture,
jacket on it.
A big hanger jacket, and it has a picture of someone, and it's circled and then crossed out for caution. Do not swallow. And in the picture, the person has swallowed the hanger.
Yep.
That's pretty classic.
But it looks so delicious. Why would I not want to swallow a hanger?
I don't know how you couldn't swallow this hanger. I'm sorry to tell you.
I'll let you read this one too, because this is another one that's funny.
Do I have to read
I don't know. No, it's like some kind of
It's
DBA
medicine. Rite Aid Pharmacy.
Something with medicine. I don't know what they're taking.
Oh wow, this was
2012.
It was fulfilled on 3/26/2012. Okay, here's the instructions on how to take this medicine. Inhale 2 puffs by mouth every 4 hours rectally. Okay. I paused because I didn't know if I read that right.
You did.
So you puff it twice by your mouth every 4 hours rectally.
Yeah.
Out your butt.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what they mean.
I don't think they know what they mean.
I don't know. I don't know either.
Oh, the rectal medicines.
Okay. I don't know what this is. It looks like some kind of cream. It says something cream. I can't read it. What it says. For external use only.
It looks like it says homicide cream.
It kind of looks like that. I can't read the whole word.
Homicide cream BP.
Okay. For external use only, avoid contact with your eyes, ears, brain, and surrounding membranes. Do not use in their body cavities or as an enema. Do not use if you're allergic to any of the ingredients either.
Oh, I always love whatever. You ever see these commercials? Do not use if you're allergic to yada, yada, yada. And at the end it says, do not use if you're allergic to, and they literally name the product.
Right.
It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. Let me get a test for that. How are you going to test me? Oh, we need to try the product. All right. We are going to move on to our actual last segment for the day. This one is going to be, this is just like funny, or if you have any stories you want to tell also, that's cool too.
What are the stories pertaining?
This is sketchy amusement park or carnival stories.
Okay.
Or not really sketchy, but like just funny reviews that I was finding. Some of them I sounded sketchy maybe. I thought you might have a sketchy story or to tell if you do.
I have a sketch story.
Okay, go ahead and tell your story, and then we'll read the reviews from other people who also had interesting reviews for their... Go ahead.
We got stuck on a ride.
What ride?
The Superman in Chicago.
What theme park is that in?
Six Flags Great America.
Oh, I didn't even realize Six Flags or Chicago had a Six Flags.
Yeah, it's like, you know, kind of like they say Six Flags St. Louis, but it's in Eureka. This one's Six Flags over Great America. It's supposed to be in Chicago. It's like 45 minutes outside of Chicago.
Ah.
We went a couple years, and that's probably been 5 or 6 years ago. And the Superman is not like our Superman. You know how our Superman just shoots straight up and you come back down or whatever?
I guess. I don't really pay attention to Six Flags anymore.
Okay. So theirs is like kind of like our Batman, but except for whenever you start, you sit in your feet are hanging, and you raise up in your back. The track is on your back, and so you're looking face down.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So we got to the top of the drop,
and you got stuck.
And we got stuck for like 20 minutes.
What?
Yeah. Me, Ashley, Sean, Nathaniel, Carissa. No, Carissa did not go. Emily went. Chris actually stayed back. We got stuck, and nobody know. We were like 200 feet in the air, and we're just looking face down because we were looking face down because your back's against the track, and nobody knew what was going on. Nobody said anything. Like 20 minutes later, all of a sudden we just shoot off. It's like, holy crap! You could have at least warned us that we were getting ready to take off again. We had no idea what was going on.
And what did they say something to you afterwards?
Yeah, and when we got off, everybody in the line and everywhere was clapping for us and stuff. It was pretty hilarious. And they gave us free passes to get to the front of the lines for other rides, not for the rest of the day, but for a few rides.
Like, why would you even want to at that point? It's like, hey, are all your rides like this?
No, I'm just saying it was.
I'd rather
wild.
not get to the front of the line. I'd rather just go home.
It was crazy. It was a weird experience, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I don't know how I don't remember you ever telling me that story.
Yeah,
weird.
Yep.
Okay, so we're just gonna read some reviews from people who had some fun story. Okay, you can read the first one if you want.
This is from
the title is Sesame Place.
Sesame Place.
I think it's like
Sesame.
I think it's like a Sesame Street theme park.
Okay, this is from Sesame Place. The title is not for the homeless. Not for homeless. Too many kids, but it was still a fun place to get drunk and fight single mothers. I also didn't like how people kept correcting me that it wasn't Sesame Street. It was Sesame Place. Like I care. I just tried to live my life the way I want to. But the worst part was that every time I took a nap, some dude wakes me up by squirting Narcan on my nose. Like, hey, I'm just napping. Overall, this is not a good place for the homeless people. You know what this makes me think of? A few episodes whenever we were when we were reading the restaurant reviews, it's like someone got shot. Steak was great. Probably go back.
Yeah. My father abandoned me. I deserve respect for that guy.
Okay, so this dude, this is just a homeless dude writing a review.
His name is Blob F.
Blob F just sitting over here writing a review on Sesame Place.
Yeah, and I don't even know if he was homeless. Like, it didn't even say he was homeless. It just said it's not a good place for homeless people.
Oh, not a good place for homeless people. Well, you would think he would be homeless because he said he's trying to take a nap on the...
I mean, regular people could go to a theme park and take a nap.
I'm just over here napping, I guess.
Okay, why are you napping in a paid theme park if you're homeless?
I didn't even think about that.
Like, how did you get in?
Ready to get in the park. Unless he just... Oh, that's his current residence.
He just doesn't leave. And the Sesame Place people are like,
yo, when you apply for the job to work at Sesame Place,
it comes with a home.
What's your current residence?
Home here.
Behind the big water slide.
Yeah. Okay. Behind what's his name? What's the big yellow bird on Sesame Street? Or am I thinking of?
No, you're thinking Bert? Ernie?
Oh, what's the big yellow bird's name?
I don't know.
I thought that was Sesame Street.
It is. I don't know. I know Bert and Ernie.
Okay, well, I don't know. It doesn't matter.
People are gonna think we're dumb whenever they hear that.
Yeah, that's why they're gonna think we're dumb. This next place is called Carowinds. I just some kind of theme park, and its title is "They Can't Do Basic Math." Lose a few teeth, miss a payment on your single wide, and you can afford a season pass to the white trash version of Six Flags. The not so amusing amusement park features long lines to ride NASCAR-themed roller coasters, dirty walkways, subpar food options, and a truly redneck experience appropriate for the Carolinas. The ride operators didn't appear to have above a 7th grade education, and the concession stand workers can't do basic math. My favorite day was when I ordered a soda during the heat of the summer and got a flat cup of cola with no ice. They were out of ice. The only thing this place is missing is a tractor pull and a hepatitis vaccination.
Okay, I get it. It's a crappy, but what does the math have to do with it?
I guess, I don't know. There's somebody didn't do basic math. I guess they paid with, I guess they're like...
You asked to do basic math?
No, I think these workers can't do math. You know, they're like, hey, your total is going to be $9 for whatever you bought. Or let's say $9.28. And they hand them a $10 bill, and they should get 72 cents back.
Right.
But instead, they give them like 64 cents. And they're
okay.
like,
But that's not what he said. He just says they just can't do math.
I'm assuming it's a change-related issue.
Okay.
Or maybe he just quizzed them real quick and like, 4 plus 4. They're like, I don't know.
Okay.
Bad review. You guys can't do basic math.
Giving you guys bad reviews.
All of you can't do basic math based on this one simple math question I asked this one employee who appeared to not be above 7th grade education.
All right.
This one's retarded.
This one's by Ryan M.
This was the dumbest one
from Dinosaur World, titled "The Tyrannosaurus Escaped." My friend and I were hoping for a genuine dino-tastic experience, and unfortunately left disappointed. We were asked to survey the park before it opened. During the tour, the Tyrannosaurus escaped and flipped over our car. At that moment, our weekend getaway became a desperate game of survival. Thankfully, that same T-Rex also ended up saving us from 3 hungry velociraptors by aggressively attacking them for unexplained reasons. The bloody brawl brought us enough time to escape. I'm not planning on a second visit. Give it a 2 out of 10.
So,
obvious.
I'm thinking they were on drugs.
Yes, that's literally what I was going to say.
Because I don't think any dinosaur world has real Tyrannosauruses that are flipping people's cars over. And if you really did happen, why would you give it a 2 out of 10?
Why are they surveying the park? We were asked to survey the park before it opened. Sounds like they broke into the park to me. Yeah. we broke into the park and
we broke into the park. Caught. We broke into the park, got high, and then
T-Rex
the T-Rex cool saved us. The T-Rex saved us, but I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Epcot. I don't know if there's more than one or not.
No, there's just one Epcot.
Okay. Here comes the sidewalk Nazi. Great place to see, but the staff is very unfriendly. They don't allow enough for the viewing area to see the globe and the fireworks. Yet when you try to stop, here comes the sidewalk Nazi. They tell you to keep moving when no one is walking by. Then, the night of New Year's, we are sitting in a zoned off area for traffic. And you guessed it, the sidewalk Nazi showed up again to make every man, woman, and child stand. No reason given. Just because they said, stay away from here on a holiday. They can't handle the crowd. They can't handle the crowd they want to get. Not worth the hype. Stay home and watch the New York ball drop.
I love how hype is H-I-P-E.
Yeah, hype is spelled H-I-P-E. It's not worth the hypey. Hip.
Okay, so somebody doesn't like people on the sidewalks.
Yeah. Imagine this guy and you're just sitting there like, keep it moving. There's no one and like you're like, okay, there's no one on the sidewalk. Why do I have to move? I don't get it.
Oh wow, this one's kind of local.
Yeah, last one.
Silver Dollar City. If you're a redneck and you have found paradise, there are more people in motorized scooters than sorry, that caught me off guard. There are more people in motorized scooters than any place in the world, including Walmart. Good place to people watch. I will say rides are decent. I don't remember that many people being on motorized scooters.
I don't know when this review was written either.
It's Silver Dollar City. I've been there. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Not that bad.
You don't remember a high motorized scooter population?
No. I just remember fire in the hole.
Does motorized scooter also automatically translate to redneck?
I don't know. But, okay. But
I mean, like, okay, if you don't need it and you're just riding around for fun, I guess. But, like, if you're legitimately needing a motorized scooter, does that make you a redneck?
I don't know, man.
Like, if you're a war vet and you lost your legs, you're in a scooter, you're automatically a redneck.
I guess so.
It's fair.
Yeah, but back to Silver Dollar City.
Yeah.
When you rode Fire in the Hole as a kid.
Yeah.
What's the story about Fire in the Hole? Do you know the story?
I mean, you just ride the ride and they yell fire in the hole and you go down a hole.
Yeah, but...
I don't know the story, no. I just know how the ride goes.
Okay, I didn't know if you knew.
I don't.
There's a legend behind Fire in the Hole.
Yeah?
Apparently they had to shut it down for a while. This is where I heard
it. Because the kid got his head cut off.
Yeah, but where did we hear that from? Who the heck told us that?
I don't know. Probably one of our family members.
I know.
Who just made it up.
I think that we made that up together. I think we made that story up when we were kids.
We might have.
Yeah. The legend goes, somehow...
The legend I'm making up right now goes like this.
Yeah. Somehow when they go down the fire in the hole, the guy stands up and his head gets hit on the brick. And...
Yeah. I mean, Maybe. He had to be a tall kid because that's a long ways to stand up there. Like 14 feet.
And how you standing up?
They didn't have seatbelts.
Oh,
They weren't invented
They were
yet.
free riding it.
They weren't invented yet.
And they had theme parks?
Yeah, the seatbelt wasn't invented till later. After this incident, actually.
Oh.
They're like, hey, we should probably find some way to strap these people down so this doesn't happen again.
So that's how the seatbelt came about.
Yep, and then people were like, hey, we should put these in cars.
Okay. All right. Well, it's been a good one.
We have national holidays. Still.
Time to round it out with the holidays. What do you got?
Today is November 29th, 2022. First national holiday. Electronic Greetings Day.
Okay. So an email that says, hey.
Oh, I thought it just meant like a walk up to someone in a techno voice and say, greetings. Like in a robot voice. Make it sound electronic.
No, I'm thinking it's you get a, hey, how's it going electronically?
Wouldn't that be like a text?
Yeah.
So we're going to text someone? Really creative thinking there.
It's Square Dancing Day?
No, it's not.
No.
It's Giving Day. It's National It's Giving Tuesday.
That is the thing. I heard that on the radio this morning.
I mean, all these are real.
I heard it on the radio because they were trying to get people to give to the Jimmy V Foundation for Cancer Week or whatever.
It's also Throw Out Your Leftovers Day, which is every Saturday or Friday night at my house.
Yeah, but that seems I'm guessing it's Throw Out Your Leftovers. You're eating Thanksgiving leftovers Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday? That's a lot of leftovers. That's 3 days of leftovers.
I don't know. I feel like, or maybe it's like, hey, remember those leftovers from last leftovers day that we didn't throw out?
Let's get rid of them.
Yeah, they've been in there over a year. We're not going to eat them by now.
Yeah. Those.
Well, I mean, it depends.
While you're at it, throw away the potato with your face on it.
I mean, it depends on what's left over, I guess. Are you talking about leftover refrigerated foods or like rice?
How long can rice last?
I don't know if it's in a box. I think a long time. Uncooked rice, I think it can last.
A year?
I wouldn't consider it leftovers necessarily, though, if it hasn't been cooked yet.
If it's in a box, uncooked.
That's not really leftovers, so never mind.
Store-bought rice that we forgot about.
Yeah, throw it out.
Not leftovers.
Throw it out.
All right, well, that's been the episode.
Yep. Thank you for listening. Oh, you want to do peace first?
I almost said peace.
Go ahead, and then I'll finish what I'm going to say.
Peace, players.
Thank you for listening. Now you can say peace again.
Peace.